Welcome, welcome. It's Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy bringing you another Star Citizen video. And we are live from the Bevic Center in Area 18. So fly on over, check out the Bevic Center. We're going to start this time with the sell page. Go through the sell page, and then I will take you into the Bevic Center to see what they have live in person on the showroom floor for you to check out. So, shall we get started? As you can see, Aegis Dynamics, May 21st and 22nd. This one has some big, bad ships that everybody wants to own. Some of the newer ships, or new and old, that is once again new. The Sabre Firebird is a brand new ship. It is pretty much a missile boat version of the Sabre. So the normal Sabre has 4 size 3 guns on it. The Sabre Raven has EMP capabilities with 2 size 3 guns. This one, 2 size 3 guns that are Gatling guns, and then 12 size 3 missiles. That is going to pack a nasty little punch. If you face one of these, you're going to want to have plenty of chaff flare and asteroids to hide behind. The old that is new, that is old, that is new is the Retalliator. The Retalliator module gunship is what they're calling it now. I don't know why. But if you go to the page for the Retalliator, this is the base model Retalliator that we're talking about that allows the modularity. So you can either have the torpedoes in there, or you can have one bay with torpedoes and another bay with cargo, or both cargo, or both crew quarters, or mix and match however you want. Right now, that's the only 3 styles that they have is cargo, torpedoes, and crew. They may put some more stuff in later, drop ships. And one point they said something about Titan armor. I don't know. But you can go over to that page and see all the options and purchase all of it if you want, or none of it. It's all 120-month war bond. So if you don't have this thing with lifetime insurance, then that's pretty much the best you're going to get. Not too bad if you ask me. All right, let's go down into the Avenger Stalker, $60. Fantastic buy for this ship. We call them the Penguins, the Avenger series. But this thing is a great buy at $60. The Avenger Titan, also a great buy at $60. Titan Renegade, $75. The Avenger Warlock, this is the one that has the EMP on it. Again, another pretty decent buy. It does pretty good job. $85, so it's a little bit more expensive than the others. The Eclipse, this is the stealth torpedo bomber. It comes with 3 size 9 torpedoes. I kind of wish it had more, but it is what it is. It's very effective at what it does. People won't see you coming. $300 for the Eclipse. Gladius, this is, as I say, the iconic dogfighter. This is definitely one of the most popular dogfighting ships in the game. It is a light fighter, and it comes in at $90. If you want the Valiant variant, that one comes in at $110, which I believe there's a special upgrade offer for it as well. So if you wanted the Valiant version, you could get the 10-year insurance version of it. Then you have the Hammerhead, $725 for this masterful gunship that controls the space lanes above any planet. You can see it's got turrets everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got one down here, 5, and one on top, 6. And the pilot controls a ton of missiles. This thing is awesome for any org or any group of players, small group of players that need to take out some riffraff that tend to be bugging their operation. Moving over, Idris P. Now, I like to click on these and show you. These things sell out in a matter of seconds, okay? I do mean seconds. Idris P, lifetime insurance, of course, because it is $. If you get it non-war bond with credit, you're looking at $1,500. So good luck on that, because like I said, it is not easy to get. And then you're going to probably want to get the aftermarket kit to add some armor and weapons in the size 10 beam weapon. Well, yeah. By the way, if you want to get it in the Legatus pack, and that's unlocked for you because you have to be one of the foolish people like me who have gone over the $1,000 mark game, the Legatus pack opens up. Yeah, so that would be the Idris, and of course, right next to it, the Javelin. This is going to be the biggest ship that any player can control in the game. You will want to have orc mates on this ship helping you fly it or man it. It's going to have a bunch of big guns, big torpedoes. This thing's just going to be the biggest badass that we can have in the game. I mean, there's going to be bigger ships. There's going to be badder ships. Maybe we'll get to face some of those. Maybe we will survive some of those encounters. Who knows? $2,700 war bond, $3,000 for credit. Again, massive ship. It's going to have some modularity in it. Yeah, you don't want to see this thing coming at you in a fight. Let's just put that away. If you see that and you're just in a little space fighter, you better hope it just doesn't notice you, or you just have the other one. Then you get into the Nautilus, which is the mine layer. I don't know if they have any special modules available for. Doesn't look like they do. Not going to waste of like extra types of mines or anything on that. $725 for this capital ship, the mine layer. I don't know if I'd call it a capital ship, but it's definitely in that size. I think that's how they, kind of in that capital class. Redeemer, $330. This is another great small group ship. You have a small group of friends, get them all on the Redeemer, put them in some turrets, and just mess some stuff up. More than capable of handling most fight situations. Ship, and it is bad to the bone. Moving on, Retalliator. So the base model is $175. Again, you can get the torpedo version. It's, I don't know, I don't remember how much it is right offhand, but I think they're forcing you to have to do this now with the modules. You can't get the torpedo only version. You guys already have that one. You might want to keep it because theoretically it may be worth it. But yeah, I think you buy it, get those on the Retalliator page. We'll probably move on. Regular Sabre, $170. We already talked about the Sabre Comet, $185. The Comet just comes with different weapons and the different skin. Comes with some portion guns, and yeah, I don't know. It's not as effective as it once was. By the way, all that could change, obviously. And then you had the Firebird, which $185 for it. Well, and then now we're going to get into the Vanguard series. A bunch of heavy fighters. Kind of due for a refit, right? Got 4 size 2s on the nose here that you can't. I mean, they can't be interchanged except for their own size 2s. And then you have the size 4 on the front, or 5. Put a 5 there, it does some massive damage, but you're relying most size 2. Maybe bump these. I don't know. Harbinger is the torpedo bomber version of the ship. It comes with size 5 torpedoes, $290. The Vanguard Hoplite, which is a dropship version, it comes with back for, I think, 5 crew member or 5 Marine. Drop, $240. Then you have the Vanguard Sentinel, which is the warfare version of Vanguard. Maybe less armored, but I doubt it. Just an EM and the EMP rather, and the same type of weapons others have. $275. Then the Vanguard Warden, $260. This is the base model. pretty nasty. Then you get into the Vulcan. The Vulcan is the kind of repair and refuel ship Aegis has designed, kind of go into the with the other ships and on-site repair. Again, Gladius Valiant is an upgrade option, and then they have the special offers where you can get the complete pack for $70 or $89.75 if you do credit. Then back, and I believe that's it from Aegis. So let's go and check out what they have for us on the sales room floor of the Bevic Convention Center. And we are live here on the Bevic Convention Room floor, where, as usual, the servers are laggy as hell. So, what do we see right before us in this part of the hall? It looks like we've got the Sabre series and a bunch of Retaliators. So let's check out each of the Sabres. As you can see, the one front and center is going to be the new one to the team. But we'll start on the left, if the server lets me get over here. So, the very first one is the regular Sabre Raven. I'm sorry, the regular Sabre. The server jacking up has got me all flustered here. Wow. You see, you guys, this is like real-time lag here. Like, I'm just holding down the W key here, and I'm not going anywhere. Over on the right is the Sabre Comet. Excuse me for the dogs. They want to be a part of the video as usual. In the middle, you have the new kid on the block, which is the Sabre Firebird. Looks pretty sharp. I like the red accents. And of course, you have Retaliators, and more Retaliators. All right, let's go see what's in the side rooms. Again, over here at Hall 3 and 4, they have an F8C, it looks like. Just know if you're coming into the game at this time and it's laggy like this, that is not the norm as of late, but I think there's a lot of people playing in one area. Over here we have the Vanguard series of ships. We've got the Harbinger on the left, as well as the Hoplite, which is the drop ship. And then we have the Redeemer in the middle, which I love the Redeemer. Redeemer is just a cool ship. If you didn't know the history behind the Redeemer, this was the ship that early on in Star Citizen development, they did a competition for people to design a ship to put in the game, and that's the ship that won. So it's a little bit different than everything else out there, but that's the one that won. Vanguard Sentinel, and then the Vanguard Warden. I know I'm kind of flying through this. I know you guys are kind of tired of seeing like 19, 20-minute videos of people or me doing these walkthroughs. So I'm trying to make this one a little quicker for you guys so that y'all don't have to, sit through such a long video. And the fact that the servers are messing up as usual, it's kind of frustrating. Par for the course, though. So we're going to travel all the way across to the other side of the convention to check out the other hall, which will have our Avenger series in it. Oh, I do like that red paint on this Retaliator. That looks really sharp. And this must be the cargo variant. As you can see, the drop-down cargo bay. You get to see it a long time because of the lag once again. You could definitely put a Cyclone in that cargo bay, it looks like. And some rubber banding even. Server is trash, guys. Let's go into Hall 2. And here you have the Gladiators, Gladiator Valiant, and the Hammerhead, which is a massive gunship. Definitely might want to come in here and check these out. And then we'll have the Stalkers on the other hall. If I could get to it. All right, making our way. Hall number 1. I was going to say, is that the Spider-Man pose? No, he's working the carrier. All right, so you've got your Avenger. Which one is this? Titan and... Is that the Stalker? Warlock. Titan and the Warlock. Which, by the way, I like that they put these signs up here now instead of having the ones you have to go kind of click on or be right on top of. The signs make a huge difference. What do you guys think about these signs on the floor? Do you think it's better than what they've had in previous versions of Invictus Launch Week? You got the Eclipse in the middle with the fold-up wings. This is the Stealth Bomber. And it's really good in that role. And then you have the Avenger Titan and the... the Avenger Stalker and the Avenger Titan. And that should be the Renegade version, so it's the module. Yeah, they used to only have these. Now they have these up here as well. Huge difference, I think. All right, so we only have one other area to look at, thankfully, because this server's about to drive me completely bonkers. I do apologize for all the lag stutters. I would edit those out and maybe make the video a little bit smoother, but I think it's important that everybody sees the state of the game whenever, you know, I'm doing some of these videos like this one, because this is a gameplay video. You guys should have a realistic view of how gameplay is right now, in my opinion. I know not everybody will agree with that, and that's okay. That's why we're all allowed to have opinions, right? So here's a question for you guys. Did any of you pick up an Idris or a Javelin in this cell? Do you know that you can do it in 3 different waves on both days? So you're going to have an option to pick it up again in roughly 7 hours from when I'm doing this video, and another 8 hours beyond that. It's like every 8 hours they do it. So starting at 11 o'clock Central, then 8 hours from there, which is, you know, it's going to be 7 o'clock p.m. Central. There's my dogs trying to get in the video again. All right, so let's go down into the hologram halls. Yeah, Aegis doesn't make small vehicles, which is kind of disappointing. I'd like to see a small vehicle from them, like a, you know, maybe a tank or something, a missile, you know, a little anti-air thing. So you have the Nautilus here. Again, I apologize for the dogs. And then this is the Vulcan, which is that rearm, refuel, repair ship. And I believe that's all we're going to have from Aegis, guys. So what did you think about the Aegis day? Are you going to pick up anything? What did you pick up? Are you trying to pick up something like the Idris or the Javelin and just couldn't get in on time? Because let me tell you, you've got to be ready right on time or those things are going to disappear within seconds. Now, I will give you a little tip. Check throughout the day if you're trying to get one of those, because they sometimes become available when they leave somebody's cart. So actually later in the week, it'd be even better to check to see if you can buy one, because somebody may put it in their cart and then not be able to pay for it, and it'll leave their cart and become available for anybody to pick up. That does happen. So just a little buyer's tip if you're going for one of those ships for your org or just for you. Good luck. With that said, I really do appreciate everybody tuning in. Please be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button. It'll help me out a ton. You know, I've had a lot of days here this year without being able to post a video. Totally, you know, oh, well, I say a lot of it's my fault. I've had a lot of work and a lot of other stuff going on that has made it a little more difficult for me to get some of the videos out. I do apologize, but I do thank you guys for being here now. So please hit that like button and that subscribe button. It completely helps me get back on the algorithm for YouTube, and maybe we can get some more of these videos seen. If you guys are interested in joining the Texas Space Navy, then you can do that. There is going to be a couple links down below in the description of the video on how to go to our Gilded and how to go to the RSI website. You'll have to apply in both places, but we're always looking for more people to join the org. It's a great group of people, very laid back, a lot of fun, and yes, we're somewhat organized when we need to be, but mostly we put fun above everything else. We've got just a great thing going on. Texas Space Navy is more than me. It's the people that's in it, and they make the org what it is. So definitely go look to sign up for the org, and you don't have to be a Texan. We'll make you into one. We can make anybody into a Texan. So come join the Texas Space Navy. With that said, I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, and I'll see you out in the verse.